Did the leg part get into the stream?
Yeah, the leg part definitely got in the stream.
Okay, good. That's the most important. I was
Aki
planning
just
that
heard-
this whole time.
I love how like the fucking the reaction from us was she has a metal leg. Oh my god. We all deserve Oscars.
Well,
Oh no.
can I still dash away without my leg?
You could try.
Oh, what do you mean I can try?
Yeah, you can walk
Well, I
away.
have 15 normal movement.
You can use your cutlass as a walking stick. Let's go.
Still
You're
do
right.
little hops.
Jab it into your stump.
Alright. I can just yeet myself, like slide across the fucking...
I was
Don't mind
thinking
me.
more like bunny hops.
That might be too slow.
Mm.
He's just gonna turn around and I'm just like 2 feet away from him. Alright.
You're
So-
full on Dark Souls rolling across the
I'm
circles.
gonna go to Haru. If anyone will help me, it's him. So,
Well, you don't have 60 feet.
I don't. Yeah.
So 60 minus 15.
So minus 15,
however math
45.
works.
I think, is that 45
There you
or
go.
was it 40?
Alright, so if that's the end of your turn, it is now Hira's turn. You both take 2 more damage. And he's gonna turn around and swing at Arvine. This time, it's something a little different.
No, for something completely different.
You're gonna take. You're gonna take 9 bludgeoning damage as he is going to do the sandwich technique that you all saw earlier. Pick up 2 slabs from surrounding Arvine and smack him in the middle like a pancake. So 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then and then that's the end of his turn. Yep. So then it would be Haru.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see what I can do. How far is you? And you and
How
you.
far is you?
Okay. Now that I'm here, I will use my channel divinity because I can do that now because you guys are below your half health.
Mm-hmm. All of them are.
I need numbers to work with. I don't know how close everyone is to their half health.
The highest health is Aki. She's the one that's looking the best, but I can't tell you as a DM how much health
I
you have.
currently...
I'm
Okay.
trying to look at Arvine's health bar.
I'm
Oh, and
at
Arvine doesn't help
Ever
one.
so slightly less than half.
Okay, so I'm gonna see from this. I'm going to give.
I don't even think I'd actually heal anything because half of.
Can I
is
give
19.
Kaja 8 health? Will that surpass her half?
Yeah, I'm already at. I'm pretty much at. Half of 39 is 19 and a
No,
half.
no,
Oh,
Kaja.
Aki. These names, who are they?
I have 5 actual hit points, but I still have the 5 temporary.
How far are you to your half health? Can I give you 8 and you'll still be.
Half health. Does that not include the temporary ones that I added?
The temporary
No.
hit points are added to like because it's not temporary hit points. It's temporarily increases your max hit points. Is how
Okay,
the spell is
so-
phrased.
Alright, so 29, half of
That would be 15.
Yeah.
So you said you have 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just take 8 health points.
Okay. Math.
And then you can give the other 2 to Táoqì.
Let's see, I have 7 left. I'll give 5 to Táoqì and 2 to myself.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually Shay,
Yep.
My max is 25, so that'll put me at 13. Should I make so I can only get up to 12?
Yes.
Okay, then Táoqì, you get 6 instead. And I get 1.
Okay.
Thank you.
So that's your action. Do you want to do a bonus action?
Yes, my bonus action will be healing word on Arvine.
Okay.
Oh. No, I'm okay.
You need your range.
Well, no, I'm fine. Like, heal someone else. I'm okay. I promise. I've only
Very-
effectively lost 6 HP.
Oh,
I'm the
This is-
healthiest here.
this doesn't help that I can't see your health bar.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
hold on.
Then Aki gets it instead.
Oh boy.
Let me do the thingy, the amulet. There we go.
Yes, yes, very important.
Click. Level 1.
Hey, you.
So that's 12 total.
12 total.
Because I'm such a nice DM and you only
Thank
have
you
one
so
cleric,
much.
I gave you an
My fucking health bar just looks like an equalizer.
Alright, so then
Yep.
it would be Arvine's turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna take my whip off,
Mhm.
and if I'm still holding my bow, I'm just gonna kind of like gently toss it to the side. And I'm going to try and grapple this dude, like put him in the chokehold with my whip.
Okay.
So that would
Roll
be a
strength.
oof.
You're gonna try to roll strength against the big one. I just wanted to tell you.
I know.
um,
I'm gonna try it.
You roll a 21, so.
Yeah. Okay.
That does not succeed.
That's fine.
That's your action. Do you have a bonus action?
Nope.
Alright. Well, then that would be Aki's turn.
Got a blazing ring.
Okay.
Oh god.
I'm still doing my job by distracting him, so it's okay.
That barely hits.
God bless.
And that is enough to knock him
God
out.
bless.
Thank goodness. One of them is down.
So you see Aki kind of do like the dude from X-Men, and fire just bursts from her chest, and and he teeters downwards and falls to the ground.
Then I'm going to move up there.
Okay. Táoqì, your turn.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm between Hirash and Aki.
Okay.
So whatever attack I do, there's someone in front of me.
You roll a crit fail and you hit me in the back of the head.
Let's hope not. Oh,
That does not hit.
Alright,
Táoqì, please.
now she's very tired.
Lost a leg because we're taking so.
Alright. Well, it is now his turn.
Stay back, demon.
He's gonna
You got your fingers up in a cross.
he looks battered and angry, and he's gonna just try to attack you with his blade, his hand blade. And that's gonna do 6 piercing damage. So 3 to you. Are you still raging?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Got a
2
couple more
damage.
turns left.
And he's gonna spend his last dying breath on
that
patient
key point.
defense.
What does that do?
He
So
takes the dodge
now
action.
all of your attacks will have disadvantage on him. Okay. That's the end of his turn. Kaja?
Bitch. I'm like crawling over.
The crowd is yelling and screaming at this point. They're all like banging with their feet. They're like, finish it, finish it.
I get up on my single leg.
You have
I
disadvantage.
am aware. Am I flanking?
No, flanking, you'd have to be on the other
Nope.
side.
You have to
Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, well,
How much movement did, I was gonna say, how much movement
yeah,
did you
I only used 25, so.
Alright, so then it's
So
a
now it'd
regular
just be a
attack.
standard roll.
Alright. Oh,
No, a regular attack.
oh,
How
Yeah.
long does
oh.
patient defense last?
His turn.
Gotcha.
And that definitely hits.
Well, it's his turn
And
until
that
his next-
is,
Yeah.
in the wise words of Matt Mercer, how do you want to do this?
Oh boy. Alright.
Just grab your leg and just smack him with it.
Since I'm
Yeah,
using my dagger,
Uh-huh.
and he fucked up my leg, so let's fuck up his leg.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna stab it right through
Okay.
Through his what?
his knee.
Oh.
Excuse me.
He used to be
Scream
a
in
cage
pain,
fighter.
and as you get the dagger out from his knee, you see the wound is scorching, and it kind of is already sealing itself as he falls to the ground, just from blood loss.
Jesus Christ. The knee.
The back of his knee.
And the crowd is insane. They're screaming. People are throwing popcorn. It's a big old thing. The band stops playing, and now they're cheering as well. It's a whole thing. And
I pass out.
Bippin is going to come on to the announcement voice and said, "What a show! I told you tonight was going to be an epic one." And he points towards you in the arena and says, "I hope you're ready for this prize." And behind him is jingling some coin in a bag. And then he says his final words, announcements, kind of dismissing everybody and welcoming them to the Underground Theater. And then guards coming from the same direction as before kind of usher you back into the infirmary. This time the second gate is open, but they still gesture to the room, and there's the lovely ladies there waiting for you to heal you, and you all regain, let's say, 5 hit points again, as they're kind of taking care of all of you, and eventually you hear 3 knocks on the door, and it kind of whooshes open, and Pippin enters the room and says, "Thank you for making me so much money today." And he snaps his fingers, and there's a guy behind him that has this really large box in his hands, and is walking towards Kaja. And he says, "Deep apologies for the leg, ma'am. I'll be sure to have a conversation with Hirish. I told them not to damage my clientele." And he taps the box. It opens, and there's a new prosthetic leg there
Thank
for you.
God.
And he says, "This one is made of platinum. Let's not have that happen again, shall we?" And then he reaches into his cloak, pulls out a bag of money, and places it on the middle table, and says, 200 gold for the prize. Thank you for your volunteer." And he tips his hat, and he's kind of like walks out of the room a little bit, and then turns around and says, "Oh, and if you would like to join us for having an after party,
I have some questions, if you don't mind.
Yes. And he
Oh.
he kind of readjusts himself, puts the stick in front of him, and kind of stands very like as if he's being photographed. And his walking stick has the golden microphone on top, but it seems to be just for show.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing.
Few questions. First of all, where's my dog? Second of all, what? How do you know the band? Third, do you know Chunji?
Oh, the band. No, not the band. Oh, the dog. I almost forgot about her. And he stops again, and a couple guards come into the room, and they're carrying Rainbow, and she seems very angry, kind of growling at them, like, "Let me go!" And
Oh, my baby.
and they drop her to the ground, and she kind of rushes towards Arvine, since Arvine's the one who's been spending a lot of time with her. And then he says, the band. Yoon and the Bays. Yes, they're quite well. Been working here for a month now, I say.
Are they at the after party?
Oh, yes. All
Okay.
employees are welcome.
Okay. Those are my questions. Oh, one last one. Sorry. Hey, what the fuck?
Oh, I don't know what you mean. And he has like this grin on his face.
You can't just go yanking people off the street and you're.
I'm gonna see if he knows
Fight Club.
what the fuck I mean, because I think he does. You mind if I insight that?
Yep. You can't read him. He's got a cocky grin on his face.
So, can I just be like, so where are we?
You are in my domain, the Underground Theater, a place for the lesser folk of Republic City.
Oh. Also, where's the after party?
Fucking god, this guy yanked us off the goddamn street.
We're
And you want
not
to go to his
going to
after
the
party?
after party.
Hey, he puts on a good show. I respect the man.
Hey,
The man tried to kill us. His friends ripped off Kaja's leg, and he's only giving us 200 gold.
Hey now.
But the production.
I never
value-
said that you
Well,
would
technically
die,
now
and
we have
you're
400
here alive, aren't you? Plus, I gave her a new leg, a better one.
We're alive and worse for wear. I'm concerned that you're yanking people off the goddamn street.
Oh, I don't yank just anyone off of the street.
You
guys
can't
are
just target people.
perfectly capable of handling yourselves, which is why you were handpicked.
Well, I have several friends, and myself included, who have a very firm grasp on the concept of consent.
Consent. Ha!
I mean, if someone
then he
doesn't want to be on
walks out.
stage,
Oh wow.
oh.
He's done with the conversation. You say consent, and he laughs, and he turns around.
all right.
I'm reaching for the back of whatever he's wearing.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a strength saving throw.
No, I'm still on advantage. Whoops. Oh, there you go. There I go. Clicking
Wow,
on
you're
it, trying to
religious.
scroll. Yeah.
Praying to God right
I see God reaching for his cloak.
Religion at advantage.
Advanced religion.
You attempt to grab for his cloak, and the two guards that are kind of crowding him push you away. Not necessarily enough to do damage, but enough to get the message out. And he turns around and looks at you and says, "I'm sorry. Is there anything else you would like me to do for you, young one?"
I'm just seething.
Did we find out where that after party is?
We're not going.
We're not going to the
fucking
goddamn after party, Haru.
But
The after party is a fun time. You're all welcome, even the angry one over there. It's gonna be great. The band's gonna be there. They're not gonna be playing. They need a little rest. I know. I tried paying them to play more, but they wanted to be at the party.
Could you pay them to learn more songs?
oh.
play those years ago.
Um, he ignores that statement and says, "We're even gonna have some councilmen there. It's gonna be a great time."
Can I whisper to Haru, uh, don't worry, let's the two of us go out if they don't want to come to the after party.
Oh heck yes.
I'm going to the party.
He's gonna see Arvine, not Arvine, Aki still seething, and he's gonna be like, "Listen here, you look like you're not of an upper class, so I'm sure you understand how it's like in the lower ranks of society. If you don't give the people their entertainment, they get a little antsy. You know, we've got this huge city with pro-bending tournaments and malls, but the working here, they can't afford any of that. So what do? I provide free entertainment. The bidding, however, is not free, and that is where you lot made me a fetching penny."
I'm just seething too much to even get out words.
I'm like
Just, like,
leaning up
trying
against
to.
Aki.
My eyes are like trying to burn lasers through his fucking head.
The party's on the second level. Drinks are free and on me.
Aki.
I'm in.
Hold rainbow. Here you go. It's okay. Let's hold rainbow.
Honestly,
And
Kaja
then-
needs a drink.
And then he's gonna walk out. The guards are gonna surround him, and he goes out with the tip of his hat and a flourish of his tux like tail behind him.
I feel like his pockets like have glitter that just like spill out.
He's got pocket sand, but instead of sand, it's glitter. It's like that the Bo Burnham on the skit where he just throws it.
All right. So you're now in the room. The girls have finished doing their duty, and now they're attending to the unconscious and the wounded. If you look outside, the gate is open, and several employees seem to be heading to a staircase towards the end of the hall.
I'm like trying to calm down.
I literally am like pushing Rainbow into your chest. Hold her. She makes everything better.
I'm just quiet seething.
So what's the plan?
I'm just gonna talk to Aki and be like, I know they kind of snatched stuff, but like, they're being nice now. We should at least go. It's free. And then there's just like, that's all he says, and if she comes or not, that's up to her, but he wants to go.
Okay.
And, hey, Rainbow girl, stay with Aki. I'll be back.
So, which one of you guys are heading out?
Me, RV.
Me.
I mean, I guess I'll go after I put my.
Going with Rainbow and begrudgingly eyeing down everyone who makes eye contact with me.
Alright, well, as you walk up the stairs, you finally make it above ground after several steps, considering how deep this arena was. You are now on level to the street as you were before, and you find yourself in a very large warehouse. In the middle, there's a pedestal. And if you're gonna look around, roll investigation checks.
Investigation?
You don't see anybody. It seems to be empty out here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, Arvine, let's start. Or actually,
I've been to my share of warehouse parties. I know what to look for.
Haru, you hear music and chatting from above you. There's a set of stairs to the left, so you assume that that is where the party is taking place. In the middle of the room, you notice that the pedestal has a rag encased in glass. Arvine, you see that the rag, apparently there's like a little plaque on it, and apparently it's been used by Avatar Korra once before. That's fancy. On the outside of the warehouse, there's a sign, called Bippin Emporium. And the only thing inside of it is that small pedestal with the snot rag that Avatar Korra used once before. But you also notice that the party is definitely taking place upstairs.
Yeah. I go to the party. Like,
Well,
I don't even say
yeah.
anything. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
Take one look around. Okay.
So compared to the rest of the warehouse, it's the entirety of the warehouse is rusted and it looks like abandoned. Very gleam and black and gray. And then when you go up to the stairs, you notice this beautifully carven gold door with a white knocker. And when you knock on the door, somebody opens it. You notice it as the guy that was following you earlier. And he goes, welcome to the party. And he introduces himself as Kavi, opens the door, and you see a bunch of people there. Everyone roll perception checks for me,
Oh boy.
please.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Aki furiously petting Rainbow.
Arvine, you see Bippin, the band, some of the people that you knocked out earlier. You also recognize some councilmen here, which is weird because you'd think this is not really under the law, yet here they are. And you also notice some old friends in the corner that you haven't seen in quite a while. Haru, you notice Bippin and the gang. So does Táoqì. You also notice that there's waiters coming around with drinks. There's also a bar towards the end with a bunch of snacks and food, and there's chefs everywhere. And it's a really beautiful room with a lot of velvet tabletops. This kind of it contrasts the gleam floor of the warehouse, but everything else is very beautifully decorated. Kaja, you notice in the crowd a speck of white hair. And that
Oh.
is where we're ending this session.
Interesting.
Okay.